you doing, YouTube? This is Sensei Roger.
And I'm Paul.
And we're on what?
Kempo for Intermediate, Lesson 6.
Kempo for Intermediate, Lesson 6. Moving along. I told him earlier, I was like, are we on Lesson 6 already?
Yeah.
I know we took a little break from the Kempo for Intermediate last week.
Yeah.
You know, but we're back with this. We're going to do a technique called breaking headlock. We're going to just go right out of the gate right now. So I hope you guys got your snorkel and your flippers, because we're going to dive into this lesson. Alright, here we go.
I'm the old guy.
He gets me in the headlock. Okay, from this point here, he's got the headlock. I'm just going to grab up here. See this? Squeeze hard. I'm dropping my chin and grabbing, so he's not really hurting me, but I'm taking here cross face. Now one thing is my pinky could hit that nose, but I'm also on the nerve of this. As I pull this arm, see this? Now look, I can take this hand here, boom, right on that rib, and then I can come with another elbow, or another strike with the elbow right there. Okay, the technique that I've had before, this is one I have in our MMA system. I didn't add that punch. This punch just came about just now before we did the video.
No.
So I like, man, we were going over the moves. You guys seen the video, what we do before, the K vlog, what we were talking about before we do videos, we go over our stuff real quick. Well, that is something that's came to me. I made what is it, a executive decision. Grab a hold of me. This is my own technique here, so I can make that decision. Grab tight. So I'm here, I push it on. He's not letting go. What? Right in the groin. He's going to let go there, right?
Yeah.
Now I come in elbow. That was another one we were talking about. So that time, I'm going here. He's tough now. I'm pushing on that cross face on that nerve. Okay, when you're doing the cross face, come over here for a moment, please. You want to be right by the ear to right here, across the nose. Because now I'm here, I can ride under here. When I do go under the nose, I do like to have my middle finger under there. But for some reason, I'm not that skilled to really go right up here. Maybe this works a little bit better. Now I can come into there, or even just ride it that way with the pinky. So now I'm hitting 2 points.
Right.
I'm hitting the nerve, I'm hitting the pressure point underneath the nose. Oh yeah, mind you, this pressure point on the nose, I remember seeing those old cartoons with the mouse that sneeze real hard.
Yeah.
And they go ha 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 ha, and they go like this.
Yeah.
And they stop them from sneezing.
Yeah.
That pressure point does work. It does stop you from sneezing.
This is one of my favorite moves. It really is. It's simple, and I just think it gets you a lot of trouble. You got options, even though you think you might not.
Yeah.
A lot of schoolyard fights when I was a kid. I wish I would have known this then, honestly.
I remember it was one of my good friends when I was a kid. We were so good friends, but we'd fight and we'd be stubborn.
Yeah.
He got me in this headlock. I thought he was going to rip my head off. That's one thing that was nice about grabbing this arm. I didn't know this stuff then. So get a hold of me here. In the Kempo, we have a technique called headlock. You would drop down, ridge hand. Okay, one thing I don't like about that is my head's getting ripped off. If I grab here, good, squeeze, come on, move me. See this? Now I'm here. Now if I need to, I got that, I got this, I'm out.
Right.
Okay, so this is something that I added. This is what I call Roger Fu. So when you get these videos, it's not always the Tracy's Kempo, it's not always like American Kempo or anything like that. You may see a little Roger Fu in there.
Right.
Because I have done jiu-jitsu, I experienced this. When I was a kid, I remember he grabbed my hand, he's pulling. I swear my neck was going to break. That's what it felt like. I was alright. I finally gave up on him on that one.
Right.
So we used to get in a fight, we argue, push each other a little bit sometimes. Every now and then with a couple punches, and then we get mad, we go to whoever, we go to our house, wherever we were, and then we come back later and go, I'm sorry. But I do remember that headlock is the thing that stuck out the longest to my mind.
Right.
I thought my neck was going to break.
Yeah.
You grab that, that's going to help secure you. Drop your chin down, that'll help, kind of, it tightens up the muscles.
Yeah.
So you hear, it helps you right there. And plus, if someone go to give me a headlock, automatically I struck it.
Yeah.
Before he got a full grip on me, that made it to where I could just slip out.
Yeah.
But if he did get a full grip on me, now I'm shrugging, I'm grabbing. I'm already taking it from here on the neck up to the face. Now at this point, I come across here, start pulling this up. Boom! Right there, there's that punch. Now, I'm being nice on his face. I'm not giving him the full-on push. So there's the headlock. I'm gonna push you real hard.
Okay.
Paul's pretty tough. He's got some, he's
Old
got
man.
like, what is it, old man toughness?
That's tough. Three older brothers.
Like a John Wayne toughness, you know? Punch him in the neck or something and go, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, miniature John.
No. But no, he's pretty tough. So he can hold on me. And you guys don't know, Paul's got a good grip. I grapple with him. Sometimes he gets that grip, and it's like, what the heck? Where do you get this from? I swear he just came off of a horse or something, cowboy with his lasso.
Yeah,
that's how Paul is. Alright, give me the headlock. Alright, I'm here. Ready? See this? I'm pushing on him. Oh, it's not working. I hit him in the crotch.
That's gonna work, yeah. I'm gonna let go.
I'm pushing on him too. Good. Now at this point, I'm hitting that nerve here. Look, that pressure point. I moved him a little bit more, but he's still hanging on. That's how Paul is.
But again, I'm open, exposed. He's gonna punch me in the crotch. I'm gonna let go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let go. I mean, I don't know how many guys wouldn't let go, honestly.
So there's two variations of this. The one, you let go. I come across, you let go. Hit here, then push him back a little farther as you hit again. That rib is going to be broken at least once or twice.
Yeah.
You're going to have a couple of them broken.
Yeah.
Here or there, you should have a rib broken, especially since when I angle him back,
spread. Yeah.
I can go straight in and I'm hitting the ribs upward. It's on an angle.
Right.
If I hit straight like this on the rib,
Right.
the ribs float like this. It's natural floating. But if I hit with the uppercut on an angle, that's how you crack ribs.
And there's not a whole lot of muscle there, and you're stretching out whatever is there, so let's leave it open.
So when I go like this and get him back, if I go on an uppercut, I may get it, but I could go straight and get more power too.
Right.
I already have his ribs on an angle.
Right, right.
So I should be able to break those there. And then I come with the elbow. Then the other variation would be crotch. Boom. Then I can come in with the elbow. So those are two variations.
Right.
Like I said, that was on the fly there. That was just like made up like that.
Yeah.
That part. Because this is the one that we were getting before.
Right, right.
And then I realized who I'm dealing with is my uki over here. And I'm like thinking, you know what? That uppercut is just awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
It just works great. Now, let's go into the quote. I know I said we're jumping into the lesson. That's the time thing. We got a few more things. We're not finishing long one today, but we're taking it to part 6. And then we're going to review our old move. But right now, let's go over a quote. But remember, I said this is Black History Month. But it's also President's Day.
Right.
So this kind of weighed my decision on who we're going to use for the quote today.
Right.
And the obvious decision
is President Obama.
Yep. President Barack Obama.
Yep.
Okay. So now, like you said, once they're out of presidency, they're always still called Mr. President.
Yes.
So we do honor them as a president for their whole lifetime.
I mean, your dad's always your dad, even if you move out of the house.
That's right. So here's the quote. You want to read that?
Yeah, I shall read it.
It's his writing. I can't read that. It's small.
We need to internalize, I can't even read it, this idea of excellence. Not many folks spend a lot of time trying to be excellent.
And that's the thing we were talking about this year in the studio.
Excellence.
I want to bring that a little bit to the videos too, guys. I don't want to just keep it here in the studio. I want to share some of what we're doing, on the videos here, because you know what I come to realize? That my subscribers here, they're my students. Some of you guys are really moving along on this, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is getting to the point where I want it to be, years ago, and then the pieces are coming together.
Right.
And you guys are a part of that, and I think that's awesome. But yeah, we need to internalize this thinking, or this idea of excellence. We want to put it inside us, right? This idea of excellence. Like I said, not many folks spend a lot of time trying to be excellent. They want to be mediocre.
Yeah, most people are pretty satisfied with mediocre, honestly.
Yeah, let's be mediocre.
Yeah.
There's a scripture in the Bible that we use here at the studio for this year. I know a lot of people are like, oh, here's scripture again, here's the Bible again. But here's the thing, it makes sense with excellence. You know, it's 1 Corinthians 14:40. It says, let all things be done decently and in order.
Right.
You know what that tells me? It's not excellent though.
Right.
But it's the making of excellence.
Right.
You do everything decently, which means good, right? Do it well. Do it good.
Right.
But do it in an orderly fashion. But like you guys are doing with these videos. A lot of you are going back to the other videos. Some of you are still on Kempo for beginners,
right.
but you're checking out these videos. That's fine. Come out and visit this.
Right.
But get good at other videos. That's how you're going to become excellent at doing this, even through videos.
Right. I still go back. I watch them. This is not my system. So I go back through for the beginners, and I watch 2 on a weekend, and I go over the stuff again. I go over the katas, because y'all know how great I am with those. Try to get it as good as I can personally do it. I'm not going to be like Roger, who's 7th degree black belt, but for me, when I'm satisfied, then I know I've done the best I can.
Here's the thing too, is you guys may see, a lot of my students see me and say that's excellence in Kempo. But I see me and saying I haven't reached my excellence yet, because it's an ongoing journey for me to be better. Okay, so no, I know I am excellent at doing a lot of things. But my excellence is on a different level now than someone that's just starting this. So now, here's the thing about that, is put reachable goals in between and celebrate those reachable goals while you are having that mindset of up here of excellence. You may be down here in excellence right now, but put your mindset up here in excellence. Now keep raising that bar as you're going along. And that's internalizing the idea of excellence now. It's not, define excellence, is basically just doing something extremely well, right? Out of the ordinary, extraordinarily well. So you can take something average and do it extraordinarily well. Now you're excellent in that part. You might not be excellent your whole life, but you may be excellent at long one kata.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you're excellent at. You might want to keep growing into something else. But that's the idea. Let's put that in us. All right, let's go back to the lesson.
Okay.
Let's go to long one. We're going to do part 1 through 6.
Okay.
Am I going to do what I did to Paul in the short 3 video? Where I started going fast and he's trying to keep up with me? Now remember in short 3, he's never did that before. I just used him as a uki, and then he started on his own and said, I'm going to try to follow with the kata. So I started, okay, I'm going to mess with him. So I started messing with him going fast. But anyhow, let's go to the thing here. I'm not going to do that to him now because he's actually learning this kata. So I'm not going to mess with him.
I can get to 1 through 5 anyways. He can go as fast as he wants. I'll be behind, but I think he can do it right.
All right, so let's go at moderate speed here. We're going to come out. Okay, you ready? Step back. Fly. Boom. That's part 1. Part 2. Turn with the elbow, adjust the foot. This is 3. Okay, move the foot. Down, 4. 3 inward blocks. Left, right, left. Step back. Good. Let's move the left foot forward. So you're like in a fighting stance with the left foot back, facing over here. In, out, out, out. That's the new parts, right? Step back. In, out, out, out. You didn't do too bad, right, guys?
I'll watch it later.
All right, so just facing you here. We're just coming around. We're going to do this. In, out, like that. Out, out. Step back. Good. All right, I want to go over a little exercise. This is just now another executive decision. Get in a horse stance. Okay, we're going to do windmill blocks. In, out, in, out, in, out. Keep going. Okay, now turn. Turn. that's basically a good exercise just to get used to that movement. Pretty easy, right? Inward blocks. That's what we were doing before.
Yeah.
Outward blocks, like now, oh, look at this. Now you do it in out anyhow without thinking about it. Just do 1, 2, 3. That's what we were doing here, isn't it? And then you could do up like that, same way. This is getting you prepared. Downwards now, cross it. This is getting you prepared for the rest of the kata. So I just wanted to put that on there. Alright, let's do this again. I'm going to do it facing this way. You do it facing that way.
Oh.
You want
Give me a drink, hold on.
Alright, here, I'll do it. Paul needs a break, he's old. Alright, so as we bow, here's the block, punch, right, left, punch, out, punch, out, punch, turn elbow, up, up, step down, down. Okay, here's the part where we're facing the back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This foot steps. Now we're over here. Out, out, out. 3, see that? 1, 2, and 3. Just wanted to cover that. You guys good with that?
Just say, I don't know where you live, but we know we're in Cleveland area. And it's February and it's 60, so I mean, I know it's warm across the country, so I'm not used to it.
In West Virginia, my father-in-law lives. What was it, yesterday, the day before, it was like 70 degrees.
Nice.
He's out there mulching. He usually has snow and cold, so
Yeah.
it's kind of odd out there.
It's good though. I'm not complaining. I love it. I love it.
Let's review meltdown. Okay, we had the video where it was offensive meltdown and defensive meltdown. Okay, offensive meltdown, this is not a Kempo technique that you'll learn in the system, nor is the defensive meltdown. But this here was for like sparring, point sparring. You see 1, 2, kick to the head, and that would be considered like, I was told before, it was like the fastest way to knock somebody out in the sparring. They go 1, 2, 3, and they just knock them right out. That's why they call it meltdown. Alright, so kicking way up to the head, that's not true Kempo. Kicking the body here, down here. We have a couple techniques in our system where we'll kick to the head, but not a lot. But from here, throw a punch, I block, punch, punch, there's a kick to the leg. Let's take it in this single here. Okay, throw the punch, back fist, look, I can go down to the rib now. So I'm here, or you know, if this hand comes back down here, then I can hit it up here. But look, I'm going to take this wheel kick, almost like a Muay Thai kick at this point. You know, the wheel kick is hit with the instep. It's fine if I get a little closer, I hit with the shin. And then instead of going like this, like a Muay Thai, we're going to snap it back a little bit. Because now like it sets me up to do the rest of the Kempo if I need to do it. That's why we're going to do it the Kempo style. 1, 2, hit it, come back. Making a snapping kick. There was only originally 4 kicks in Kempo. This is what Al Tracy was telling us. 4 kicks.
Yeah.
So the Kempo you see today is different than what it was when it came to America a little bit.
Yeah.
So we have more kicks. The kicks were brought in by other systems. But also we have katas now, which there was never katas. A lot of our weapon katas came from the Chinese system. Since Kempo is, you know, chock full of Hung Gar Kung Fu, and that's where it came from. But why we have a Japanese uniform, right, and having a Chinese Kempo as we're called, you know, or also now it's not known as American Kempo too. But here, on my belt here, this is my first black belt. You know, one side says Kempo Karate, and then the other says Breath of the Dragon, Spirit of the Tiger, or vice versa. I can't remember. I can't read kanji, guys. But I do know this is Kempo Karate, as it says, but it's written in Chinese. Karate is a Japanese word.
Yeah.
Means empty hand.
Right.
Kempo is a Chinese word, means law of the fist. Okay, so why do we have Chinese writing on a Japanese belt with the Japanese system? Because Kempo is both Chinese and Japanese.
Right.
I just felt like sharing that. Alright, if you guys haven't subscribed yet,
What are you waiting for?
there you go. And God bless you. Check
Thanks
out
for
our other
watching.
videos.
Yeah.